and welcome to another CD pickups video. I'm going to show you some things that I picked up off eBay, and also I've got a poster to show you that I picked up off eBay, but I'm going to save the poster till last. And I'm going to say that these CDs, I picked all of these up off eBay. There was none from car boot sales or charity shops. There's only 4 for me to show you, but all 4 of them are what I would consider to be indie deep cuts, definitely from the 90s. And I'm going to talk about them more in just a second. But first of all, I just want to say, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do put out content nearly every week, but generally every 2 weeks there's a video up. And also, please just give the videos a thumbs up or drop a comment down below. I respond to as many comments as I possibly can, and everything just helps the channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. And I am hoping to get to that 1,000 subscribers mark as soon as possible now. But by the end of the year, I'd like to be there, if I'm not being honest. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So, like I said, I'm going to talk about these 4 CDs here that I picked up off eBay. Now, I picked these up, I want to say, over the just after Christmas. I was looking on eBay, like I always am, and there seemed to be an abundance of 90s indie CDs that I hadn't seen before, and I tried to research for them and I couldn't find no information about them. 3 of them are in this pile here. One is a band that I knew about and I already had the lead single from as an MP3, but I didn't have the CD of. So first of all, I'm going to talk about this one. This is the Machine Gun Feedback and their single Hey I'm a Spaceman. Now, I had this on eBay as an eBay alert, you know, to when it comes up to ping me, send me a notification on my phone. And I've been watching it for a couple of years now, and it's always been quite expensive, and I wasn't willing to drop the thing for a single, do you know what I mean? But it popped up for £1.90 through Music Magpie. I got that alert, and like I said, I've wanted it for ages, and for £1.90 I thought that's a steal. That is definitely, I bought it straight away. It was coming home to me in my collection, and this single Hey I'm a Spaceman is definitely a baggy hidden gem. If you haven't heard it before, definitely go on YouTube. It's there. Go look for it. You will not be disappointed if you listen to this. It's a baggy hidden gem that you should have in your collection. I would put it in any music list for baggy songs. Definitely early 90s. It came out in 1992, so it slots right into that. And the Machine Gun Feedback, as far as I can remember, only released 2 singles, this and another one. I can't remember what the other one is. And interestingly, members of this band went on to form the band Space Monkeys in the second half of the 90s. So this was like their first early foray into the music world, and when this disbanded, Space Monkeys came on later on. But yeah, definitely go and check this out if you haven't already. You will not be disappointed. That is the Machine Gun Feedback and Hey I'm a Spaceman. So that one is out the way. Now this next one is another single, and it is called, well, the band is called When It Rains. Now this came out in I've got it written down in front of me. I haven't got it written down in front of me. I thought I did. I have. This came out in 1991. Yeah, it says 1991. And it was... Now, I'd never seen it before, and when I've been on Discogs for it, it's in 3 people's watch lists on Discogs, but it says nobody owns it on Discogs. But I've put it now that I own it. It's in my collection on Discogs. And I've given it a couple of listens, and it reminds me of... Sounds a lot like Delamitri, which isn't a bad thing. Delamitri, great band, had some really good albums. But yeah, sounds a lot like Delamitri. And it says, I'm just looking inside of it now, it was recorded at Eden Studios, London, The Church, London, and Georgetown, Oxfordshire, England. Now, like I said, I don't know anything about this band When It Rains, and I haven't been able to find any information about them. So if you know about this band, then I'd love to hear from you. Please leave some comments down below. The songs on here are Blue Blue Tuesday, Baby Please Don't Cry, and The Big Ship. Blue Blue Tuesday and Baby Please Don't Cry are good solid songs. Big Ship, not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. But yeah, and it says vocals are Alex Dan McKenzie, David Lawrence on acoustic, electric and bass guitars, Paul Baverstock on electric and acoustic, and Ray Weston on drums and percussion. So that is When It Rains. To be honest with you, I thought it was a UK band from the early 90s, but I'm looking at it now inside and it could have been an American band. Maybe that's why I can't find anything about it. But like I said, that's from 1991. Indie pop, When It Rains. Okay, the next one is a full album, and that is by a Welsh band called the Karrots. Interesting little album here, and this popped up on eBay. I've just put, basically on eBay I put in rare 90s indie albums or obscure indie albums, and this popped up in one of them searches that I did. It's interesting artwork. It's got the carrot with sunglasses on. Do you know what I mean? And it's, like I said, it's a Welsh band. This says it came out in 1994, and it's came with the, here's the inside. Here's more of the artwork and the nice orange on the CD itself. Now this wasn't on Discogs. I've had to add this myself. You can go find it now, but like I said, there was no details about this band either. I've had to add everything to Discogs myself. First time I'd added anything to Discogs. But it came with this letter inside it. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. This came with it. And I'll just read it now. It says, "Dear David," that's not me. It wasn't written to me. It's dated 28th of the 7th, 95. I was only 12 in 95. In fact, at that point in time, I wouldn't have been 12 yet. I'd have been 11. It says, "Please find enclosed the Karrots CD as per our phone conversation. Hope you enjoy. Keep in touch. Regards, Brian." Okay? And Brian's left his telephone number there on the bottom. So this, it's okay indie music. It's nothing to make it stand out from any of the bands around at 94, 95. It wouldn't have made it massive. You know what I mean? It's a bit, I won't even say it's mid. Do you know why? It's not great. It's not amazing. I think I bought it because of the obscurity of it and the fact that it's not on Discogs. That's what allured me to it. But I reached out to Neil Collins, the author of the book International Velvet, How Wales Conquered the 90s Chart. I reached out to him and asked him if he knew about this band, because I thought, oh, he's researched about Welsh music for that book. He might have heard of them, know some more information about them. And he didn't really, he said he didn't have any information about them either. He confirmed that there was from Port Talbot. He did say that he thought there was an 80s band, but this is dated 94. So I don't know what's there. Maybe there was an 80s band and this was just put out in the mid-90s. I don't know. But yeah, no information about them. This is it. I have it. And like I said, it's the first time I've added a CD myself to Discogs. That is the Karrots. That's the name of the album. It's self-titled. Okay. I might put some of this music on YouTube in a later on. Just share it with you. So that's the Karrots. And keep an eye out in the future, because I will be talking to Neil about his book on the channel in the future. Right, so on to my last CD pickup, another album. And like I said, I put in my searches on eBay obscure rare indie albums or obscure 90s indie CDs. This one also popped up, and I was intrigued by the yellowness of it and the fact that I'd not heard of this band, and it is My Cat Dances, and this album is called You Will Never Work Again. Okay, now it says that this album is 51 minutes and 31 seconds in duration. It says on the back, then the bottom there's a picture of the band. Okay, there, I'll move my finger, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 songs on this album. Now I've given it a listen, and it sounds a lot like a mixture of Gene and Strangelove to me. That's what this band sounds like. Okay, and this was released in 1995 on Discogs. It's classed as indie rock. Here's the inside, and all that yellow again, and some more headshots of the band. Now, to me, some songs, I've already said it sounds like a mixture of Gene and Strangelove, but some songs for some reason have some added like space sound effects that I feel didn't need them, or they definitely don't need them. And definitely towards the end of the album, some of the songs start to get a bit more of a funky vibe to them. Sort of detracts from the rest of the album in it, sort of waters it down, maybe pollutes it from what could have made it better. It's not an amazing album in any sort of the word, but yeah, I just felt that it didn't need them spacey sounds putting in. But I've had this now for, like I said, I got this in early January, and I'll see if I can get actually the booklet out actually while I'm here on camera. I don't particularly want to damage it. I'll see if I can get that out. Oh yeah, and inside it's got the lyrics to the songs. Okay. And here on the back there it says My Cat Dances are Tim Byrne, Andy Callan, Paul Devlin, Gaz Joyce and Steve Maguire. Guest backing vocals Anna Byrne on Hope, Harbour Town, Patsy Phillip on My Cat I Know as well. Yeah. Now, in my video I put out earlier this year showing having a little tour of my record room, a few people, I mentioned that this was in my collection and I would be mentioning it in a future pickups video like I am now. But I have had several offers of a trade for this album. Definitely more than 5, okay? It is very, very rare and obscure, this album, and I wasn't aware of how rare and obscure it was. Okay, like I said, I've had at least 5 trading offers. I've had 3 money offers for this album. The albums that were being offered to me in trade for this were just as rare. Okay, they were offering rare albums that I don't have for this, and you know what, I was very tempted to actually take them up on that and trade it in, but then I'm thinking to myself, I've never seen this on eBay. It's not on Discogs. On Discogs, there was only one person who said they had it in their collection. It's on there, but now there's 2 because it's in my collection. All right. So that's how rare this is. And do you know what? I am a collector of rare 90s indie, and I'm happy to have this in my collection. I'm not parting with it anytime soon. So yeah, if you know anything about this band, My Cat Dances, please let me know in the comments, and I would love to hear from you. I'd love to know if any of the band members went on to be in other bands, do you know what I mean? So that is My Cat Dances. Right, we are now here towards the end, but I'm going to show you this. This is a poster that I picked up. Okay. This is, let me just say, this is a early 90s band. Okay. And not only is this a cool poster, but it is also signed by the band. And this is a poster for, I'm hoping this will stay open, the single by Kinky Machine. It's not going to stay open now. Use my head there. And it is the poster for 10 Second Bionic Man, and it is signed at the bottom by the band. There we go, there's Louis' signature and the other band members all at the bottom. They're very faint. This is a very old poster, but yeah, it's very faded as well. Yeah, I can't believe I got this at a steal. This was $1.99. I won this for $1.99 on eBay. Can you believe that? I'm loving this. It's not in the best condition, but do you know what? I'm happy with that. I really like it. I love it. Signed by the band at the bottom there. I'm loving that. I like this a lot. I'm going to share it with Louis. When Kinky Machine broke up, just in case you are unaware, Kinky Machine, early 90s band, 2 albums, but when they broke up, they went on to, remaining members went on to form Rialto, and Rialto have just got back together with new music in the pipeline coming out later this year. They're also going on tour with Sleeper. So, yeah, I was very happy with this pickup, and like I said, it's a very rare poster. Kinky Machine. Look, Kinky Machine, great band. Go check them out. Definitely go check them out. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I was so excited. 4 CDs there, 4 rare CDs, and a very rare signed piece of Kinky Machine memorabilia. So that is very good. So that's all I've got for you in this pickups video. Like I said, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will be showing some more videos coming up soon. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.
It's gonna be